Good day, everybody. How are you? My name is Wayne, and welcome to English Bus Lessons. Today is a special day because we're starting a new book, the AST Reading Key Basic 3. It's the last book in the Basic series. So let's open to Unit 1 on page 8, and let's have some fun. Unit 1, Reading Maps. Let's get going now and look at the keywords. Okay, here we go with Unit 1. The first keyword, border. Now look at this picture. Do you recognize it? Which country? Yeah, that's America, of course. And you can see all the lines, all the different states in America. There's Texas, there's Alaska, although Alaska is usually up above, and there's California, Florida, and we have Massachusetts and New York and Idaho. We have all the states. This is called a political map because the lines show every state. And although you can't see it, this line here is very, very special too because it's the border between the USA and Canada. Canada would be here. So this is the American and Canadian border. So these lines are all borders, and that's what a political map shows you. It shows the borders between states, between countries, between provinces, and sometimes cities and counties as well. And another type of map is the physical map. It shows the shape of the earth. It shows the landforms. This is South America. There would be Brazil is over here, Chile is over here. And what does Chile have? Chile has the Andes Mountains. So this brown, the brown and the bumps, you can see bumps are the Andes Mountains. All the green are the forests. There's kind of the long river, the Amazon River. And you can even see the shape of the floor of the ocean too. That's what a physical map does. It shows us the shape of the earth, the landforms. Now focus on. Yeah, with maps, we can look at and we can focus on specific areas, certain areas. And this is a magnifying glass. Magnifying glass. It makes things bigger. But we don't really need that. The purpose of the map is to focus on a particular area, a certain area. And another type of map, the road map, yeah, showing all the streets and highways, avenues and boulevards. Yeah, so these blue lines are the big highways in Texas. This is the state of Texas. So this is the road map of Texas. So if you're driving with your family, with your friends in Texas, this map is very, very useful. Very useful. But tell me, where is Texas in the United States? Do you know where Texas is? Well, sometimes we have another small map. It's called a locator map because it helps us locate the other area. So there's the big map, the main map, but where is Texas in America? Well, the locator map shows you where Texas is in the United States. So this small map is the locator map, okay? And it goes with the bigger map. So there, those are some of the keywords. And we're going to learn more in the story. So let's read. Reading maps. Okay, let's do some shadow reading. You read with me. Are you ready? There are many different kinds of maps. A political map shows where cities, states, and countries are located. Political maps use lines to show territorial borders, such as state and country borders. A physical map shows landforms and bodies of water. Landforms are different types of land on the Earth's surface. Bodies of water include oceans, rivers, and lakes. These maps rely on colors to display different geographical features. For instance, water is blue, mountains are brown, and forests are green. These maps are also called landform maps. A historical map is a map that shows information about past events and where they occurred. Historical maps often have dates in their titles. A road map and a transportation map focus on roads and streets. They show important buildings and transportation routes such as airports, railroads, and highways. Sometimes you can see a small map set onto the main map. We call it a locator or locator map. It shows where the area of the main map is located. There! Nice! Thanks for reading with me. I really appreciate that. Now, that was a lot to read for the first time, so let's go back one more time. Many different kinds of maps. The first one, the political map. And it shows us where we can find cities and states and countries or provinces and things. And the political map uses lines to show territorial. That territory means land. So the borders of the land. That's what a political map does. And what was another type? The physical map. The physical map shows all the landforms, such as water and mountains and lakes and things like that. And what did they say for colors? Not always, but sometimes. Of course, water is usually blue. Mountains sometimes are shown as brown. Yes, forests are shown as green, and other ones too. And sometimes we have a historical map. It shows information about some very important events that happened in the past. And a very common one is the road map. Many people use the road map so that they can drive to the airport, find the railroads, and especially the highways. If you don't have a road map, you can get lost very easily. And sometimes there's a little small map called the locator map. And it shows us where we are in the big picture. Like I showed you before. Where was Texas? Well, Texas is near the bottom, the south mid part of the United States. All right, reading maps, a lot of fun. Now you go back and read the story once or twice and practice. And when you're ready, come back. We'll do the checkup. All right, let's have some fun with the checkup. The main idea and details. Are you ready? Number one, what is the main idea of the passage? What was the main point of the story? Was it A, political maps are very useful? B, there are many kinds of maps? C, physical maps show different landforms. Now, which one of those was the main idea? A, B, or C? B. Yeah, the story is telling us about the many kinds of maps. Number two, a blank is a small map that is set onto the main map. Which is that now? Locator, transportation route, or landform? Which one of those is the small map? Yeah, the locator map. Yeah, it's a kind of a small map, shows us where the bigger picture is. And number three, what color are mountains on a physical map? What color are the mountains? Are they green, brown, or blue? A, B, or C? Yeah, brown. Yes, often the mountains are brown. And number four, what does display mean? What's the meaning of display? Is it focus, show, or locate? Which one? The answer is, yeah, to show something, right? If you display something, you are showing it. You're showing it. Good, nice job. Number 5, let's complete the sentences. A, lines on political maps may show the blank between countries. So what are the lines? What do they show? They show the borders between countries and cities and states and so on. B, a blank map may have dates in its title. What type of map would have a date in the title? Can you guess? Yeah, the historical map, right. And C, airports, railroads, and blank may appear on a road map. What did the story say? Airports, railroads, and what's the important one? Very, very important? Highways. Yeah, mostly highways. Good, really good. Number 6, let's complete the outline. We're talking about maps. First, the political map. Yeah, political maps show where cities, states, and countries are located. And political map uses blank to show borders. What does it use? Lines, just lines. Now, the physical map. Yeah, the physical map shows landforms and bodies of water, uses colors to show blank features. What features? Geographical features, yeah, the landforms. Historical map shows information about past birthdays? Past holidays? Past events, yeah, things that happened in the past. The road map shows important buildings and blank routes. Now you remember this. You remember it is transportation routes, the roads, the streets, the highways, the boulevards. And the last one, locator map, shows where the area of the blank blank is located. What was the blank blank? The main map, the big one, the big one. The locator map is the small one. Really good on the main idea and details. Now, vocabulary. Let's see if we can remember the words. Picture number 1. What's the word or words for a different shape of the Earth's surface, such as a mountain or desert? What's that word? What is it? Landform. Good, right. And picture number 2. A line that divides one state or country from another. You remember that? It is called the border. And number 3, the way from one place to another. Look at that red line in that picture of number 3. It is the route, And number 4, picture number 4, a smaller map set onto the main map that shows the big picture of a place. You remember, it is locator or locator map. All right, nice job on those. Really good. Now, let's get to the point. Choose the correct picture. Number 1, look at those pictures very carefully. 4 pictures. Which map is the historical map? Which one do you think is the historical map about history? And the answer is there, the last one on the end. Yeah, shows certain events. So it's kind of an old style map, shows certain events that happened in history. And the last question, which map is the physical map? Oh, that's easy. You know that one. It is, there it is, South America. Yeah. Thank you very much, everybody. Great job, really good. Now, if you have a map at home, open it up. Take a look at it. Find the borders, find the cities, find the landforms, and have fun, okay? Thank you very much. That's Unit 1. I want to see you for Unit 2. Take care and have a great day. Bye-bye for now.